The objective of this lesson is to learn about the if formula, which is one of the most used formulas in Excel. So let's look at the parameters first. I'm going to write equal if, open parenthesis. I have a logical test first. The logical test is basically the condition you are testing whether it's true or false. And usually you will end up using one of those operators. So you have the equal operator. The not equal is an arrow to the left and an arrow to the right. And those are keys that you can see on your keyboard. It is the comma and the dot key. So if you press shift, comma or shift dot, you'll get the arrows usually. Then you have larger, which is arrow to the right, smaller arrow to the left, larger or equal and smaller or equal. You take the larger and smaller operators and you add an equal next to them. Next, you have value if true. So what would this cell return if the test is true? And value if false is what would the cell return if the value is false? So let's try an example, simple one. I'm going to check if 6 is equal to 5. If it's equal to 5, I'm going to say correct, otherwise incorrect. So obviously the answer is incorrect. So I'm going to say if I select my cell, I use my operator equal, I put 5, comma, for my value is true, I select the cell, comma, for value is false, I select the cell. As you can see, I got incorrect. If I try this one, which is 6 different than 5, it should be correct, right? So what we're going to do is we're going to say if this cell is different, so we use the different operator, then I want correct, otherwise I want incorrect. So what happens if I don't fill the whole formula? So if I don't fill the whole formula, for example here, I don't select anything for incorrect. Let's remove it. I will get false. If I put a comma and then I press enter, I will get 0 because here I didn't specify anything. So based on what you do, you can have different result. I always advise you to fulfill all the conditions so you never have some behavior that you don't want. So here is this. Next, we're going to check text and text to see if it's case sensitive. So we're going to say if text is equal to text, the one with small caps, I want it correct, otherwise I want it incorrect. So I ask whether this is equal to this. It says correct, which means that it's not case sensitive. So if you write in capital letter or small letters, it's not gonna affect you. The other thing I want to show you is that if you want to hard code a text like here, you have to use the double quotation mark and write whatever you want. Then you have to use the double quotation mark again, not the apostrophe here. So if I do this, I get the same result.